Thank you. So where are we heading now?
Now we are going to the one hub station. We will change another bus to go my home. We will do some shopping to buy some food stuff, and then use another bus. Name the going to go my living area. That is named the Gunt.
Okay.
Sheep meat.
Oh, sheep.
There are cow meat.
Cow milk.
This is one price. That's the price.
Oh, okay.
The box is 10,184. Yogurt.
Oh, yogurt.
This is one kind of Inuit. In Arto, stew. This is sour cream. Maybe cow from cow milk.
Explanation. This is
Yogurt.
all yogurt. Yeah, yeah, we have same kind of yogurt in Japan.
Yes. Look at this.
How many girls you see?
Oh.
Exactly, yes. Middle girl is my girl. Marco, what did you get in shadow with me? Come to Mongolian girl?
Ooh. Should I take off my shoes here?
No.
No, with you. With you, it's okay. That's you, girl. This is milk sweet. In Mongolian we say edgi. This is our homemade bread or a biscuit with some raisin and yeah, you can taste.
Like this? Oh.
And then you can. Mongolian is sweet. It is only milk.
Oh.
There is no sugar, no any stuff. Just milk, calm milk. Vegetables and tofu. Tofu,
yes.
and buckwheat.
Bucket.
Yeah.
Is
Buckwheat.
it kind of grain or something?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. They just started.
I like Mongolia very much.
Thank you. So you know. King size гэдэг чинь ямар ч ажил болно шүү дээ. Yo done. Take it with you. You are first.
Hayallara.
Apana hostaracce. Not New Year.
신비라고.
Тэр өнөд нөөсөө гаргацаад.
Нэмэр гэж ба. Хүний нэмэр юм да. Хүн тэгээ архиухгүй яаж байгаа. Архиугаас. Наатам дөнгөж ингэж сайн болчихсон.
Яг 2 литр таргана. Тий.
Okay.
Good quality.
Энд. За хийчихээ гэдэг чи. Ингээд зайлж авчих. Байж зайлж аваа. Зайлж авах гэдэг. Наатагач юм байна. Хийчлээ. Шууд ихтэй хийх.
Ахаа. Sunya. In Mongolia we say sunya. You made noodle and milk water and special herb.
This is boiled one.
I'm making a game.
Game.
Yes, using a boat. And then paint.
Okay. So.
Nice surface.
Okay.
No. No. king size гэдэг чинь ямар ч ажил байна шүү дээ.
Driver directly to us.
Okay, alright. Okay, thank you so much. Everything. Bye, Lara. Yeah, nice meeting you. Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's keep in touch.